Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel, or if you are new here, welcome. It is Friday, October 27th, and it is about 9:30 in the evening right now, so I'm trying to get this video done before I finally crash for the day. I'm bringing you a Superstore haul, a real Canadian Superstore haul tonight. I worked until 7 o'clock tonight, and that's why this video is so late. I went and ran over to Petland to get some supplies for our pet birds and our rabbit, and then to Superstore to get some groceries. So let me just show you what I got. I was trying to take advantage of a PC Optimum points offer where if you spent $250, you'd get $25 worth of points back. Sometimes that is a cumulative points offer that you could spend in multiple transactions over the week. Lately, when you get these type of points offers, they are in a single transaction. So I had to make sure if I was going to try and get that I needed to get everything I had on my list and really keep track. And so I kind of had my phone open. That's where I keep my list anyway, but I also had the calculator app open and I was adding things up as I went. I ended up spending a little bit more than that, but I did get the $250, so I was able to get the $25 in points. And then there was also an offer. This was not a PC Optimum offer on my app, but it was in the flyer for these Maynard's candy for Halloween. If you spent $30, you got, how much was it? 7,500 points, I believe, which was $7.50 in points. These were $22.99 a piece, so I definitely got that. I did not get enough to do $30 twice, so I only got the 7,500 points once, but that is okay. I got 2 packs of 115. I happen to like these myself, so one box of these is just going to be for my daughter and I to snack on, and the other one will go into treat bags for Halloween night. I do have, from a previous grocery haul video, some boxes of mini bags of Doritos, so I'm going to be making up treat bags this weekend. I'm going to put some Maynards in there, and probably these Starbursts and Skittles, and then some of these other candies here as well that I bought tonight too. Now, I'm filming this on my tablet. I've never used it before. I just got it for my birthday, which was earlier this month. So I'm trying to navigate holding that and also still managing to look at my receipt underneath the tablet somehow. Somehow or other, using my phone to film was a little easier just because it's so much smaller. Anyway, on to this. I believe this can of fruit cocktail was $1.99. I bought that because I am planning on making an ambrosia salad. And then the crushed tomatoes, I'm going to see if I can find it. That was $1.89. I needed one of those. I don't know if I have one in the house currently or not, so I wanted to get one more. I'm planning on making a pan of lasagna to take to some friends early next week. And then that's also why I bought the cottage cheese, which was, I want to say $4, but I have to kind of scroll down my receipt, and that's kind of hard to do right now. I believe that tomato paste was $1.29 each. Anything that's yellow packaging and the black bar that says no name, that is store brand. So that's what I bought for all of these items here are store brand. Quite often they are cheaper than the name brand, sometimes not, but quite often that works out to be the case. And then for the lasagna, I bought some oven-ready lasagna noodles. Usually I just stick with the ones that I already have, but this time I have a feeling I'll be probably making this lasagna, assembling it, probably in a hurry. Like quite possibly it might be a day where I have to work at the school, if not at my other job, and so I might just have to kind of quickly brown the ground beef up the night before, and if I don't have to boil those noodles up, if they're already done, that will save me a little bit of time. Those were $2.49, and I'm trying to find the cottage cheese was $4, and yes, these tomato pastes were $1.29. This pack of candy here, this was $16.99, I believe, if I'm reading it correctly, and then the Hershey 50 count, those were $8.97. Limit of 4. I just bought 2. There was another offer on those that if you bought, I forget what the dollar value was on that, but if you bought a certain dollar value of those, you would have got more points. But I think it was more than what this was. I think it had to be like $30 worth or something like that again. So I just, I didn't get points on those, but that's no big deal. It still counted towards my $250, and that's fine. And then I got these Downy April Fresh to put in my laundry. I haven't had any of that in the house in a while, and so I bought some just to freshen up the laundry a little bit. This is the April Fresh scent. I believe these were on sale for $16.99, if I remember correctly. Yes, it's the first thing on my list here. Cucumber is not on my offers. However, we just simply needed to get some produce in the house. $4.97. Actually, it was $4.97 for the 3-pack, but $1 off. Probably it's because we're PC Optimum members. Otherwise, if not, it would have been $4.97. So because I have a PC Optimum card, they're $3.97. 2-pound bag of mini baby carrots. Where are they? They were $4.99. And then strawberries. These are 2 pounds of strawberries. They were $6.98. Not the world's best price, but it is almost the end of October. And up here in Canada, I don't know about where you're watching from, but here in Canada, produce tends to go up in price during the winter months. And we just got our first snow the last couple of days, so winter is trying to make an arrival here. And then bananas are 69 cents a pound, as usual, at Superstore. They were $2. Grapes were $5.94, limit of 2, so I grabbed a green grape and a red grape. And then sugar snap peas, or not sugar snap, yeah, sugar snap peas. This 680 gram bag was, I just looked at it a second ago, $9.99. And then down here I've got some Armstrong cheese. I bought a medium and a marble, and it was a limit of 4, but I only bought 2, just because I'm trying to get some cheese back in the house. They were $7.97 each. And then for the lasagna, I grabbed a 900 gram bag, pre-shredded, and that was $13.99. Now, I could have just bought a block, but the blocks are 600 grams for $7.97. So to get 900 grams pre-shredded for $13.99, I thought, okay, you know what? That might be, I haven't taken the time really to think if that's a better deal or not. That's only 300 grams more than what this is. But $7.97, if I would have done 2 blocks of mozzarella, that would have been about $15. So $13.99, it's not quite, but I don't really need 2 full blocks of mozzarella. Like I said, chances are when I'm doing that lasagna, I'll probably be doing it maybe not in a hurry, but certainly with not a lot of time to spare. So sometimes convenience wins out. And in this case, it's not a bad price, $13.99 for this size. I'll probably use it for the lasagna and still have some left over. So in this case, just to save time on grating it, that's why I bought that. And then no name brand white bread for my sandwiches, $1.99, I believe. Yes, $1.99. And then I like to take some cereal bars to work in my lunches. So I got 2 boxes of Nutri-Grain bars. This was a mixed berry and a raspberry. I like anything raspberry flavored. Let me see if I can find the price on these quickly for you. I know there was a limit of 2 on them. That much I do know. They were $2.97, limit of 2. And then chewy granola bars, Quaker, I believe they were, how much were they? I want to say they were $13.99, but I'm not certain. Okay. I believe that's what they were. I'm just trying to locate it on here. That's the one thing I can't locate right off the top of my head. I'll probably come across it when I'm looking for something else. And then they were putting out flats of eggs tonight while we were there. Let me just double check a price or two and I'll be right back. Okay, I've had a look at my receipt and the granola bars were $13.99 and the eggs, the 2.5 dozen, were $9.79. Disregard my little gnome guy in the background. We just finished pulling everything out of the yard and garden this week, and this little guy was in my front flower bed. But now that fall has been in full swing and it's pretty much wrapping up, and now that winter is coming, it was time to make sure we got everything out of the front yard. Anyway, olives, stuffed manzanilla olives. I'm the only one in the house that likes them. $1.99 per bottle, so I grabbed 3 for myself. And then birthday candles. I had a birthday earlier this month, and we had no proper candles for my cake, which is not really a big deal. You know, once you're an adult or you're middle-aged, whatever, you stop counting. But we had candles with numbers on them, and none of them were the right number for my age. And no, I'm not going to tell you my age. But I decided to grab a box of candles. They were $2.99 for any future birthdays that are coming up. Some Dove deodorant for myself. That was actually, if you can believe it, deodorant was up to, it was $5.97 for deodorant of all things. And then over here we have Tim Hortons cereal. Now, if you're watching from the U.S., some of you that are in the northern parts of U.S. that are close enough to the U.S.-Canada border will know what Tim Hortons is all about. Coffee shop, you get Tim Hortons donuts. Timbits are basically donut centers. But if you're watching from the U.S. or somewhere else that's south, and you do not have a Tim Hortons there, that basically Tim Hortons is just a donut shop, kind of like a Krispy Kreme sort of thing. It's a chain of donut shops, and they are known for their donuts and also for their Timbits, which is donut centers. And in the last couple of years, they've started making these Timbit cereal. So these were on sale, $3.99 each. I bought a box of chocolate glazed, a box of birthday cake, and a new flavor they have. I bought 2 boxes of That is apple fritter flavor. That's a brand new flavor. And then Crispers for a snack. I bought these. I'm shopping hungry after work, folks. What can I say? Even though I'm a grocery store cashier and I know the pitfalls of shopping hungry, I got suckered in. Plus, I was trying to get that $2.50 mark. So these were 2 for $5. I bought a bag of cheddar Crispers and a bag of barbecue. I'm going to knock this down. Dill pickle and a bag of ketchup flavor. So let me give you the breakdown of the points over here. I earned, it says Mondelez, but that is basically the 7,500 points. That is to do with the Maynard's candy that I talked about at the beginning. That's 7,500 points right there for that. And the $250 spent in store, that's 25,000 points, and 2,000 points for the granola bars. As you can see, I spent $275.76 after tax, and the 7,500 points earned on the Maynard's candy, and the other 27,000 points up here for the $250 spent in store and the 2,000 for the granola bars. That right there, that means I earned a total of 34,500 points, which basically means I earned just under $35 in points tonight. That leaves me with a closing balance of 435,619 PC Optimum points. And because you can redeem in increments of $10, that means that I currently sit at $430 in PC Optimum points. Typically what I try and do is save my Scene Plus points from Sobeys and my PC Optimum points from Superstore all year to redeem them at Christmas. As you know from some previous grocery hauls, I did have to use some of my Scene Plus points this summer because I had a 2-week vacation, and being a part-time employee, that is unpaid time, so I used about $100 of my Scene Plus points in the summer because one of my paychecks was low. But I currently have rebuilt my Scene Plus points at Superstore, or at Sobeys rather, back up to $100 currently, almost $110. But the PC Optimum points, I depleted them last December when I used them for Christmas, and I haven't touched them at all this year. So I'm currently sitting at $430 in PC Optimum points. I'm trying to get another $20 or $30 of points on there through the month of November sometime, see if I can earn a little bit more, so that going into December I can do a big shop for my Christmas groceries, whether it's a turkey, baking supplies, or maybe even some gifts like boxes of chocolates or what have you, and be able to pay nothing. So currently I'm sitting at $430 in PC Optimum points, and that is a really good start. I think in one transaction the maximum you can redeem is $500. But last year when I did this, I had over $500 in points, I think 560, and then I spent $150 on groceries one night. And then my actual big shop for Christmas, I spent $400 in points. I think I spent $12 out of pocket. So that's the goal, again, is to get this up to $450 or $460 if I can, so that I can do a large Christmas grocery shop and not have to pay either anything out of pocket or very minimal. Anyway, I hope you guys like this short video. I'm sorry for kind of rambling on, but I am a chatty one. We all know that if you've been watching me any length of time. This was a pretty significant grocery shop because I was out of province visiting family. So 2 weeks ago, didn't do a big grocery shop because I didn't want a lot of perishables in the house. Okay, this guy wants to be on camera, so let me introduce you. Oh, he's camera shy. He's done. He does not want to be on camera. That is Bo, our Senegal. He's been chirping in the background, but I guess he doesn't really actually want to be featured. But that's okay. I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I know we kind of rambled on. I apologize for that, but I needed to buy a lot of stuff. And when you buy a lot of stuff, you need to explain the reasoning behind what you're buying and the prices and all that good stuff too. Hope you enjoyed this. And if you did, make sure you leave a comment down below, give it a thumbs up. And of course, make sure you subscribed if you haven't already done so. And we'll see you in the next video. Hope everybody's having a great week. And I hope you have a good weekend as well. And we'll see you in the next video.